Let's hear it then from Aruna Sundararajan, the Telecom Secretary, in conversation with ET Now.
Thank you very much for joining us here at ET Now. Ministers today has made a very significant announcement as far as 5G, deploying 5G in India is concerned, given the fact that India Mobile Congress also kicks off tomorrow. What does this mean for the Indian telecom sector?
See, first of all, 5G is a huge opportunity because India is looking to position itself to leapfrog some of the earlier technologies. And I think we're well placed because we're beginning the work well ahead of time. The whole industry as well as the entire set of stakeholders will now take part in this exercise. So this high-level forum which the Minister announced today has some of the most eminent people in the world who are leading the 5G effort. We have Professor Paul Raj from Stanford, we have Mr. Gururaj Deshpande, we have all the IITs, we have the Indian Institute of Science, we also have the, the TSPs being represented, we have the TSDSI, we have the electronics manufacturers. So basically it's going to be a three-pronged effort. One, to start work right from now on what are some of the use case scenarios. Where is 5G going to be deployed to the benefit of citizens in India? The second is to ensure that we get a big piece of it in Make in India so that the entire device ecosystem develops right from now. And the third thing is all this will require a lot of regulatory work to be done. We need to identify what right. So that regulatory work, what is the roadmap going to look like? So all that is what the forum will address. India Mobile Congress is a huge opportunity. You know that all the telcos are there, all the other ecosystem players, whether it's the people who provide the infrastructure, the devices, everybody is here. So I think this is an important opportunity for India to see what do we do from here on and how do we ensure that the entire digital in India rests on a strong foundation of telecom.
Ma'am, what kind of investments are we looking to garner under 5G as we go forward?
See, 5G, I can't give you a specific number at the moment, but that is expected to be very significant because 5G, as was explained in the presentation made to the media also today, is not just about mobile. It's going to span everything. It's going to span M2M, IoT, everything, right? 5G is going to be really the driving force for all of this. So then I think the kind of investment that could come into this area would be very, very significant for India.
Ma'am, has DOT had any dialogue with TRAI with respect to identifying the spectrum bands for 5G?
TRAI, we have not had a detailed dialogue, but we will be commencing that because once this forum is set up, then it will identify all the areas where we need to work on, and certainly we will be looking forward to the inputs that TRAI will give us from the industry.
Ma'am, discussion in the telecom sector right now is very, very polarized after TRAI has come out with the recommendations to slash the interconnect usage charge. Now, given the fact that there is a lot of allegations and counter allegations being made from different sides, and TRAI going forth and saying that IUC will not actually impact on the revenues of the telcos, which is linked to the financial health of the sector. How do you see this change impacting the telecom sector, ma'am?
Look, this is a domain which the regulator and the regulator alone is competent to answer. The regulator has put out a very detailed report. Everything is there in the report. So I think this question you should address to the regulator.
Ma'am, any financial burden that you see after the IUC cut for the telcos, given the fact that an IMG is already in place?
See, I'll tell you what we have seen. We did see a dip in revenues earlier, but then subsequently in the second quarter of the year, we did see a slight upturn in the revenues. So I think I cannot second guess anybody here. We'll have to see.
And finally, when is the Telecom Commission scheduled to meet next, and what can we expect to be on the agenda of the Telecom Commission? Will the IMG report be one of the things that will be discussed?
We do expect to have a Telecom Commission meeting coming up very shortly. The Telecom Commission had asked for some more clarifications from the IMG, and the IMG is expected to furnish those clarifications.
Thank you for speaking to ET now. Thank you.